Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Wins. Because if you look at people and this is controversial, and I always get feedback on this. I always get people in my inbox on this. Think about anybody that's done been shot by the police or something bad done happened to them on the news. You understand? You want to know the one correlation that they all have in common? They don't own property. What does that matter, Tim, that they don't own property? Because here's the thing. From my opinion, you are less likely to be victimized when you can fight back. When I get pulled over and they run my license plate and they see who I am and they see, okay, I don't have problems. I just don't. I've been harassed. Let's not get it twisted. But when have you seen somebody that has wealth that's being victimized?
Not too many, unless they have a video of some of them doing something crazy.
You're less, but it's typically over policing happens in what types of communities? Poor communities, right? We'll just say poor. We're not gonna say black. We'll say poor communities, right? Because that can encompass everything. In the inner cities, it's gonna be typically more black Hispanics. When you get out in rural areas, it's not. But in poor communities, that's where you see it, right? And typically the correlation is the same. There's no wealth because people with money can do what? They can hire attorneys. They can fight. They can lobby. Black people, we don't lobby. Voting doesn't win elections. Lobbying wins elections, right? I can go out there and vote all day long, but the average politician, they care about that donation. And a lot of people say, well, Tim, what's lobbying? Lobbying is all you doing is you donating. You putting your money together. Let's say somebody's running in your area. I learned this as a zoning commissioner. I learned it before because I'm really into political science. Y'all put y'all money together and say, hey, politician B, politician A, what are you going to do specifically for us? Yeah. Well, we're going to come together. No, I hear all that. But what you going to do specifically for us? Because all of us have put $20 or $100 into this pot. Let's say it's 100 of us. We all got $100. What's 100 times 100? It's what? 100 times 100 is 10,000 last time I checked, right? Mm-hmm. We got $10,000 donation to you. What are you going to do for us specifically? Everybody else getting their bills. Every other community getting a bill put out there for them. What are you going to do for us? You don't think they're going to sit down and listen to you?
Oh, they're going to listen because shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson.
Powernomics.
He say, just buy the politicians. Like, buy the politicians. Like, that makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense to everybody but us. Because guess what? When politicians come and speak to us, where they come speak to us at?
At church and in the hood.
And who we giving our money to? If we're giving our money to the church, most often the church ain't going to tell you to give money to them. They just going to say go out there and vote for them. Nothing against the church. There's some churches that say, donate. But for the most part, every church that I've ever been to and a politician's come to speak, they've never pushed giving donations. They just say go vote. We're the only group that just votes blindly. Most groups say, hey, what are you going to do for me? It's quid pro quo. This for that. And that's how the system works. But when a black person says it out loud, you must be a Trump supporter. No, I just understand how politics work. It's okay we're putting people in place. I know I've gotten flack for this already, so I don't mind speaking on this, right? And that's why I tell people, a lot of people think I just talk down on my people. Whenever I see shit, I call it out from every angle, bro.
You holding people accountable.
It's accountable. But here's the thing, though. I'm not the dude that's wagging my finger at you, telling you to do better, and then just going off into the sunset. I'm the dude that's saying, come on, we need to do better, and this is how. Show up to this event. Bring your boys to this event. We teach them trucking. We teach them real estate. We teach them credit. We teach them how to make $1 million in sports without playing the game. When you go to a football game, there's $20 billion companies in there making money, whether it be concessions, whether it be groundskeeping, whether it be security, whatever it is. Somebody's walking out with a bag that day. But we on the field. We feel like the only way to make money in that stadium is on the field or on the court. No. When next time you go to a game, I want you to go to the level, like if you go to a Mavericks game somewhere, see if you can walk around on that suite level. I used to have season tickets, and just read the names on them suites. Just read the names and see who these companies are, right? When I had my season tickets, man, I sat by all these different business owners. We used to give our tickets away. I would meet with these guys. These guys are doing stuff. You would never see them out there on the real street, but they got season tickets. They've been 20 years season ticket holders, right? That's where the wealth is. So we got to start having that conversation and stop feeling sorry for ourselves or feeling like a